Hello everybody, welcome to a Minecraft tutorial video. Today we're going to be making a auto kelp and bone meal farm. So let's get started. Here's some things you're going to need. You're going to need a piston, redstone, observer, sandstone, water bucket, kelp, packed ice, oak sign, and glass. Now depending on how big you want to make this, you could make this a nano farm, meaning you just go like this, piston here. You could go up to and bring that over, put an observer, sandstone on the back, redstone, and you're done. That's the farm. Now, if you want to have it bigger, obviously you can multiply this going out in any direction that you want, as long as you want. So, depending on how many units of kelp you want, that's how many observers you're going to need and pistons. So for every kelp, you're going to need a piston and observer, plus the redstone out in the back and the 2 building blocks. And then for the glass, you're going to need a guaranteed 9 on each side here, like that. And on the other side, depending on how long you want it, obviously. And then for each unit as well, you need 2 glass, because the bottom one will then be a sign. And then for the sign, again, depending on the unit, that's how many signs you will need. And then again, packed ice on the bottom. So really, just depending on how big you want this, that's how much of something that you're going to need for the farm. Now, so to get started, I'm going to just do an 8 long one. So this is 4 here. We can come 5, 6, 7, 8. Put a bottom row of blocks. This is not necessary. It just makes it so it's not floating. Then you can come out the back here, place in all of your building blocks, and then a bunch of temporary ones out there. Then take your observers, put them however long that you would like. You can break all of these blocks here, and then on the sides you're going to do 3 tall, 1 2 3, and 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Now sometimes the kelp does get stuck up here, so if you want, you can just put a row of blocks around like that. Not necessary, just if you want maximum rates for everything. And then you can take some more glass and come out right here all the way around to the end. And then for your signs, this is a bit annoying because it has to ask you to write something on it, but when in reality you don't need to write anything on it. So you just bring this all the way to the end right there. Now for your water, you're going to want to do water all the way along this. All source blocks, so you can't just place one and have them all go over. And then you can take packed ice. Has to be packed ice or blue ice, can't be normal ice because it'll melt. So you bring this over all the way across this line here. That's that. Now you can place in your kelp if you'd like. 1 row going all the way along the back side of this here. Then you can take some more glass or just a building block, and you can bring it all the way to the end of your farm here. And then place a water bucket at the end of it. Wait for the water to flow all the way to the end. Now if you have this farm longer, obviously, you'll bring ice, put it here, another sign, and then you can extend this and then build walls all the way across here and extend it out to whatever storage system you got. So this is the farm for now. If you want me to show you it working, so the observer will, oh yeah, right. Gotta put the redstone in. That would be an important part. Yes, yeah. Put the redstone in. So I'll just build one up here. When it sees it, it'll go. Boom. And really, when this actually grows twice, it'll see it. You might think, oh, wait, doesn't have to grow to that block, and then that one. Well, it's kind of already a half block. So yes, only twice. And then it brings it over to here. And wherever your storage system would be, you can collect it there. I'm going to turn up the random tick speed just a little bit so that you can see it is actually working. Alright, so this is now growing, and you can see all of them going up and then being pushed out and into here. This, obviously, you're gonna get a lot because the tick speed is very high. It'll just be a constant flow of this stuff coming in. I'm going to switch this back to normal, do an AFK test for an hour, and then we will see how much you get per hour. Alright, so we're back. We got 30 kelp. Now you might be asking me, that's not a lot, and you're right, but this farm is only 8 wide. Double that, that's 16 wide, and that would be 60 kelp an hour. And then double that again to 32, that would be 120 kelp per hour. Now, if you think about that resource-wise, 32 pistons is not a lot of pistons, and 32 observers is not a lot of observers, and literally everything else, that's not a lot. And to think that you're gonna be getting 120 kelp every hour, I mean, that's a good amount. So again, you can expand that as long as you want. On my personal server, I have it a stack all the way along, so 64 pistons, and so I get 240 kelp per hour. So again, yeah, you can just expand that however much you would like, and I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.